تشهد وزيرة الصحة هالة زايد فعاليات تخريج الدفعة الأولى للبرامج التدريبية لكلية طب هارفارد الأمريكية على الأبحاث الإكلينيكية وتدريب المدربين. نتابع.
Seize it and use it. An opportunity can come in too many forms. A person you meet, a failure you encounter, a closed door, hard work, difficult job, or it can come in the form of a free ride to the Egypt CCRT and T2T of Harvard Medical School. Your presence today as a successful graduating scholar of Harvard Medical School is owed to your curiosity, hard work, and resilience. I learned that while everyone is afraid of failure, failure does happen. But there is a difference between failure and giving up. It is perfectly okay to fail. Just don't give up. Stand up and try again. Let me come to you from the future and tell you that there is no infinite success after which there is no failure. But there is an infinite failure after which you don't succeed. This only happens when you give up. Being happy and successful is about having the right and positive mindset. When we were young, we were told, aim for the stars. If you fail, you will land on the moon. The negative mindset will say, but I will break my neck. The positive mindset will say, at least I tried. Don't be afraid of failure. Don't be afraid of falling down. I failed. I fell down many times, more times than I can ever count. When I thought I am a failure, I realized that I'm quitting too soon. So I kept moving forward. Through your Harvard journey, in short few months, you learned a lot. You learned to believe in yourself and that you can do it. You learned that the only way to grow is to get out of your comfort zone and expose yourself to things that you never knew before. And so you did. You realized that you will start achieving the moment you stop questioning yourself. You have learned that nothing should stop you from being the person you aspire to be. You learned that it is perfectly okay to have obstacles because you know you can tackle every obstacle no matter how little time, sleep, energy you had. The shortest distance between 2 points is the straight line. You now know that there must be a starting point and an ending point. The starting point is your research question, the ending point is the hypothesis, and the straight line is the research plan. But look how neat this thought is. You can apply the same concept to every single aspect of your life. Personal, professional, social, financial, physical, mental, and even your love life. You assess where you are, you define where you want to be, and make a plan. Just don't forget to execute the plan. This graduation doesn't mark the end. This is just the beginning of a successful journey. I once heard saying, to those much is given, much is expected. Work hard, give back to your country, use every opportunity, and never give up. Congratulations on a well-deserved accomplishment. I believe in you. I am proud of you. Thank you, and God bless you.
And Assalamu alaikum. This is Jeremy Richards. As you know, I was lucky enough to be your course director for the T2T Batch A curriculum. It has truly been an honor to get to work with such a diverse, creative, intelligent, and accomplished group of participants over the course of the T2T Batch A workshop. We've been so impressed as faculty and course directors to be able to interact with you, both in person and in a virtual setting. As you know, we had the privilege and the honor of meeting you in Cairo in December 2019 and getting to start to form connections during our 4-day workshop there. We were lucky enough to have Dr. Andrew Eyre, Dr. David Jing, and Dr. Lauren Yang be with us as the faculty for that first workshop in Cairo in December. At that time, we were just getting to know you and to learn your names, learn what you were interested in, your specialties in medicine, and your interests in medical education. During that time in Cairo, when we were together, working through different concepts and topics about medical education, as I said, we started to form connections. And those connections solidified over the upcoming weeks and months. As the global viral pandemic took us from being able to meet in person in Cairo together, we had to transition our curriculum online. And as you know, we formed virtual workshops in which we participated in large group settings, in small group settings, to try to continue to form those bonds and form those connections in the T-to-T experience. By the time this curriculum was over, passing through our online recorded lectures, passing through the individual video assignment, passing through the final course essay, into the capstone projects with the first, second, and final submissions. By the time we got through all of those shared experiences, I truly feel that we have created a community of learning, a community of education, a community of teaching each other, and a community of growth. This group, you, as our participants in the T-to-T Batch A workshop, has been truly inspirational for us as faculty, for me personally as course director. I've been honored to have the opportunity to work with you. And even though our curriculum has come to an end, my hope is that all the way back in Cairo, through our time together online, through the virtual workshop that we had together to end our curriculum, the connections that we made, the bonds that we've created will be strong, and that we can work together as a community going forward. So even though the T-to-T workshops, the T-to-T curriculum has come to an end for this group, this community, for Batch A, we've created a network. And through our shared interest in medical education, in best practices, in theory, in medical education research, and in next steps for moving forward to make our teaching and to make our learning even more effective, more valuable for our learners, for ourselves, and for our communities, whether that's hospitals, society, our country, or the world. You are leaders in medical education. We've talked frequently during our T-to-T curriculum about Bloom's taxonomy, that pyramid in which we go from the basic levels of knowing and understanding, going up to applying and analyzing, towards the top where we evaluate and create. Through your experiences in the T-to-T workshop, and through your creativity, your innovation, and your thoughtfulness, all of you have created impressive capstone projects that are innovative and value added for your communities, for your learners, and for your hospitals, regions, and society. You should be extremely proud. You've influenced us as faculty in a hugely important way, so much so that we can't thank you enough for what you've done in this course, for our curriculum, and for our community. As I said at the beginning when we met in Cairo, our goal was to create a network, to create a community of learners, a community of collaborators, so we could continue working together going forward. You have made connections within the T-to-T experience with each other. This is a network for you to build upon, to grow with going forward. We have made connections with you and you with us, as learners, as educators, as medical education researchers, and as colleagues. I'm extremely proud of the work that you've done throughout the curriculum. I will never forget this group. You've been creative, you've been innovative, you've created incredible capstone projects, and you have been a pleasure to work with. Congratulations on graduating from the T-to-T curriculum today. This is a big deal. You should be very proud. We are very proud of you, and we are excited about working with you going forward. Congratulations, and as always, shukran.
On behalf of Harvard Medical School and the Office of Postgraduate Medical Education, I wish to welcome you to the ECSRT certificate ceremony. For many of you, the last 10 months have been a time of growth and challenge. The course was designed to give you the opportunity for personal and professional growth through skill set building and deep dives into the subjects to enhance your ability to become producers of scholarship. Through a diverse set of teaching methodologies, our approach is to provide an active learning environment to engage our students to become lifelong learners. Through didactic, interactive, team building, small group work, and individual reflection and study, we aim to change your approach to clinical science and clinical scholarship. We hope that the ECSRT course will inspire you to learn more, push your clinical science understanding, and to create work of stunning methodological virtue. This can be achieved with further scholarship, mentorship, and time. Further formal study and practical experience in study design, study methodology, and more advanced programming is in the future for many of you. Although your understanding of clinical research has expanded substantially, there is so much more to learn. I myself formally studied clinical research methods for 5 years while building a productive clinical research program and building my research network. Skill set building takes time, and it takes a growth mindset. As you venture forth, you will attain further skills in writing, reviewing, study packaging, oral presentation, grant writing, but also in leadership, negotiation, politics, professionalism, policy, and communication. A successful academic leader wears many hats, and not all of them fit on one person's head. As you develop your study ideas, focus on the novel, get to know your field, understand what needs to be studied and why, trailblaze so that you can do what others say can't be done, avoid copying other investigators' ideas, strive to produce work of stunning originality, look for patterns in your clinical practice, get ideas from other people, produce work that's helpful to a journal's impact factor. Be the producer that continuously produces innovative and unique scholarship. How does one stay productive and focused? Eliminate distractions. Keep the fire inside burning. Come up with a long-range plan. Complete tasks before going on to the next task. And recognize that the fun of a project is fleeting. The real work begins when you submit the paper. When you're not feeling creative, do non-creative work. Build figures, create tables, wash the dishes, or don't do any work at all. The best ideas come when the mind is wholly focused on something else. Time management is essential to be productive research-wise. My advice is to carefully schedule your non-clinical time. Decline politely time-consuming activities that will not further your research objective. Put your efforts into projects that are important and urgent. Published scholarship is the currency of academics, and the more successful projects you complete, the more indispensable to others you will become. Opportunities to collaborate will present themselves based on your past projects. In the end, we need to represent the things that we care about. We need to be imaginative and novel in our study designs, but passionate about what we study. You now have a skill set that is extremely valuable, incredibly empowering, and are very fortunate to have been able to take this course. If you think about it, with your new skill set, you can now do things that were previously impossible to you and will always be impossible to most people. But with your skill set, your new skill set, comes responsibility. You have a duty to expand your knowledge and expand your experience, and a duty to use your valuable skill set to make the discoveries that move the needle and change clinical practice. Thank you, and congratulations, ECSRT graduates.
والآن فليتفضل على المسرح الأستاذ الدكتور مجدي الصرفي أمين عام اللجنة العليا للتخصصات الطبية، دكتور إيهاب كمال مساعد الوزير للتعليم الطبي والمشرف على أكاديمية الأميرة فاطمة للتعليم الطبي المهني لتسليم الشهادات للخريجين.